Good morning everybody. Today I will tell you about indefinite integral. That means only some tips I will give you for entrance examination, not in details. I will not tell you about integration of dx, or I will not tell you integration of x to the power 2 dx. Okay, some important tricks I will tell you, and which are necessary for differential equation. Because in my next class I will tell you about one or two classes. I will tell you after. I will tell you about differential equation and the integrations which you will face in the differential equation. Those are very important, and I am going to tell about those integrations only. Okay, and don't tell that I am telling you only some important tricks, not in details. I am not going giving you about everything about indefinite integration. From the very beginning I have told you, I will not tell you about integration of dx, integration of sin x, integration of cos x. Okay, see here. Directly I am first going to tell you about partial fractions. And under what condition I am going to tell you about partial fractions, and when that method is applicable. That method is applicable only when P by Q is a proper fraction. P of x by Q of x is a proper fraction. Okay, that means the degree of numerator will be less than degree of denominator. Then only partial fraction is applicable. Okay, see here. For example, 2x plus 3 divided by x minus 1 into x minus 2. How to do this one? Here the degree of numerator is 1 and the degree of denominator is 2. Okay, so I am going to tell you directly. X minus 1, x minus 2, because this is a linear factor, this is also a linear factor. So I am writing directly this one. And now question is that you are writing in plus 2 a by this one, b by this one. So what is the value of a and what is the value of b? How to find out a and b directly? See here. Put x minus 1 equal to 0, so x is equal to 1. Put x minus 1 equal to 0, so x is equal to 1. So eliminate that factor and then put x is equal to 1. Put x is equal to 1, so that you will get, if you put x is equal to 1 here, so 3 plus 2 is 5. And if you put x is equal to 1, 1 minus 2 is minus 1, so 5 by minus 1 is minus 5. Again, put x minus 2 equal to 0, so x is equal to 2. So eliminate that factor, then put x is equal to 2 in the rest factor. 2 into 2 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7, then 2 minus 1 is 1, so 7 by 1 is 7. So minus 5 by x minus 1 plus 7 by x minus 2. Then you can integrate both the parts. See here, another example I am giving you. X plus 2 divided by x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3. Okay, same x minus 1, then x minus 2, then x minus 3. Write like this, and put x minus 1 equal to 0, so x is equal to 1. So eliminate this factor, put x is equal to 1. So 1 plus 2 is 3, divided by 1 minus 2 is minus 1, and 1 minus 3 is minus 2. So it is 3 by 2. Okay, then put x minus 2 equal to 0. So x is equal to 2. Eliminate this factor, then put x is equal to 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So minus 4. Then put x minus 3 equal to 0. So x is equal to 3. Eliminate this factor. Then put x is equal to 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. Like 3 minus 1 is 2. Then 3 minus 2 is 1. So 5 by 2. Then you can do the integration. Okay. Now let us do another question. 2x divided by x square plus 4, x square plus 5. So how to do this one? So put x square is equal to t. So 2h dx is equal to dt. Clear? 2h dx are dt. So this one is 1. This one is dt. T plus 4 into t plus 5. So directly write Same procedure, t plus 4, this is t, t plus 5 into dt. Now you can solve. T plus 4 equal to 0, so t is equal to minus 4. So put t is equal to minus 4. So minus 4 plus 1 is 1. So 1 by 1 is 1. T plus 5 is equal to 0. So t is equal to minus 5. Minus 5 plus 4 is minus 1. So 1 by minus 1 is minus 1. Then you can integrate. Now see here, how to do this type of integrations. According to closed procedure, ax by x square plus 4 and cx plus d by x square plus 5. There will be 4 equations, and after solving those 4 equations, you will get the value of a, b, c, d. But I am writing directly. Here in the numerator there is only a constant, there is no variable. And here there is x square, here also there is x square. You could subtract this minus this. X square plus 5 minus x square plus 4. It will be 1. So take 3 to outside. Now remain 1. So in place of 1 I am writing this minus this. X square plus 5 minus x square plus 4 divided by x square plus 4 into x square plus 5. Now you can do simply separate it. This divided by this divided by this. This will cancel out. 1 by x square plus 4 minus 1 by x square plus 5. Now integrating, you will get in the form of tan inverse. Now how to do this type of integrations? 3x square divided by x square plus 4 into x square plus 5. Here is x square, here is also x square, here is also x square. Simply assume x square is equal to t. Simply assume x square is equal to t. Okay. So directly I am writing x square plus 4, x square plus 5, and I have told you simply assume x square is equal to t. That means t plus 4 equal to 0. So t is equal to minus 4. Because this will in this form 3t by t plus 4 into t plus 5. So t plus 4 equal to 0, t is equal to minus 4. So t is equal to minus 4. That means minus 12 divided by minus 4 plus 5. It is 1. So it will be minus 12. Again, put t plus 5 equal to 0, t is equal to minus 5. Simply eliminate this one. T is equal to minus 5. So it will be minus 15 divided by minus 5 plus 4 is minus 1. So it will be 15. So this is the forward. See here, if the question is like this. In the denominator there are two factors. One is cos x, another is 2 plus 3 sin x. And if outside function is cos, then inside function will be in the form of sin x. And if it will be sin, then it will be in cos x. Okay, how to solve this type of integrations? So take sin x is equal to t. That means the function which is within the bracket, that function you should take it as t. So sin x is equal to t. So simply cos x dx is equal to dt. Then dx is equal to dt by cos x. So it is equal to 1 by your dt and cos x into cos x, cos square x into 2 plus 3 sin t, 2 plus 3t, sorry. Then it is only integration 1 by cos square x is 1 minus sin square x, and 1 minus sin square x means 1 minus t square. So 1 minus t square means 1 plus t into 1 minus t into 2 plus 3t. Now you can do it directly like this, 1 plus t, it is 1 minus t, it is 2 plus 3t. Same procedure you should follow. That means put t is equal to t plus 1 equal to 0, t is equal to minus 1. Then 1 minus t equal to 0, then t is equal to 1. Then 2 plus 3t is equal to 0, so t is equal to minus 2 by 3. So after putting, you will get the values of ABC. See here, I am going to tell you about integration by parts. Okay, integration of u dv is equal to ub minus integration of v du. Integration of u dv is equal to u into v minus integration of v du. And there are two factors. One is u, another is dv. So how to choose which one is u, which one is dv? The formula is I let. I stands for inverse trigonometric function, L stands for logarithmic function, A stands for algebraic function, T stands for trigonometric function, E stands for exponential functions. And the function which comes first in I let is taken as u. and the rest was dv. Let me see here. I am giving you an example. Then only you can understand. X into e to the x into dx integration. X into e to the x into dx integration. Okay, this is algebraic, this is exponential. Algebraic, exponential. Algebraic comes first. So, algebraic is taken as u and the rest portion is taken as dv. So, your form is u into v. U is x. And if you integrate dv, then you will get v. So, that means you want to integrate this factor. And integration of e to the x dx is e to the x minus integration. And same v. Here v is e to the x. So, directly write e to the x into derivative of u. Derivative of u means derivative of x is dx. So, answer is x into e to the x minus e to the x plus c. Okay, this is the normal formula. Okay. See here, another important trick I am going to tell you. Here integration of u dv is uv minus u dash v1 plus u double dash v2 minus plus minus u triple dash v3 and so on. Alternate sign I am giving you, and dashes represent derivatives and the suffixes indicates integrations. See here, the first term I am differentiating. Derivative of u is u dash and derivative u dash is u double dash, derivative u double dash is u triple dash and so on. And integration of v is v1, then integrate v1 integrate v2, and integration of v2 is v3 and so on. Okay. And now the restriction is that one of the function must be an algebraic function. Okay, I am giving an example. See how interesting this one is. X square is equal to 2x into dx. Here one of the function is algebraic. And I will integrate in one line only. See here. According to our formula, this is u and this is dv. So simply first write uv and nothing else, and don't see the question again. Simply first write u is x cube, and how to find out v? Integrate this one. It will be e to the power 2x by 2. Write here 2. Okay. And don't see here again, or don't see here. Minus derivative of this one is 3x square. Derivative integration of this one e to the power 2x by 2 and 2 is there, so by 4. Then plus alternate sign I have told you. Then derivative of this one 6x, and integration of this one is e to the power 2x by 2 and 4 is there, so by 8. Then this will be minus, because it is plus, then minus will come. Derivative of 6 it will be 6, and integration of this one will be e to the power 2x by 16. Then plus derivative of 6 is 0, so it will become c. Okay. Already you have known this formula. E to the power x into f of x plus f dash x integration will be e to the power x into f of x. Here see here, outside is e to the power x, not e to the power 2x, e to the power 3x, it is e to the power x. So f dash x is the derivative of f of x. That means one of the functions should be a derivative of another function. Okay, and the answer will be e to the power x into original function is f of x. See here, e to the power x is there, and there are two functions inside the bracket, and here 1 by x is the derivative of log x. That means here f is log x and f dash x 1 by x. So according to formula, e to the power x into f of x is log x. Okay, and here e to the power x is outside, and within the bracket there are two functions, sin x and cos x, and cos x is the derivative of sin x. So it is f and it is f dash. So according to your formula, e to the power x into sin x. And see here, 1 by x square is not the derivative of log x. 1 by x square is not the derivative of log x. 1 by x is the derivative of log x. I have written x 1 by x square. So how to do this one? See here. Only I am rearranging. I am writing log x minus 1 by x plus 1 by x plus 1 by x square. That means I am subtracting 1 by x and adding 1 by x. But the derivative is 1. Derivative of log x is 1 by x, and derivative of minus 1 by x is 1 by x square. So this is f, this is f dash. So what will be the answer? E to the power x into log x plus minus 1 by x plus c. So this is the answer. See here, another question I am going to tell you. form is same. E to the x. See, 1 by 1 plus cos x. 1 by 1 plus cos x. And plus sin x by 1 plus cos x. So see here, 1 plus cos x is 2 cos square x. 1 plus cos x is 2 cos square x by 2. 2 cos square x by 2. So 1 by 2 cos square x by 2 goes to the numerator, it will become sec square x by 2. Plus sin x by 1 plus cos x is tan x by 2. See here, what is the derivative of tan x by 2? It is sec square x by 2 and the derivative x by 2 is 1 by 2. So this is f and this is f dash. So according to your formula, answer will be e to the power x into this one, f of x, tan x by 2 plus c. Okay. See, I am modifying the first formula. Here, there is a restriction, you are taking only e to the power x. The coefficient of x will be 1, but I am writing the modified formula, e to the power ax. E to the power ax into f of x plus f dash x by a. F dash x divided by a will be equal to e to the power x into f of x divided by a, because the derivative of this one is this total. If you differentiate this one, you will get this one. Okay. Now let's see here. E to the power 2x is there. So here a is 2. Then see here. If we take this is our f of x, I am taking this f. So what is f dash x? F dash x means minus 2 sin x. So divided by a. What is a here? 2. So 2 to cancel. Minus sin x is there. This will be f dash x by a. So what is the formula? E to the power ax. That means e to the power 2x into f of x. F of x is 2 cos x divided by a. A is 2. So 2 to cancel out plus c. Clear? See here. E to the power 2x. 1 by 1 plus cos 2x. 1 by 1 plus cos 2x. And 1 plus cos 2x is 2 cos square x. So 1 by 2 cos x. Cos square x. And cos square x goes to the numerator. It will become sec square x divided by 2. Clear? And here, the second term. Sin 2x by 1 plus cos 2x. Sin 2x divided by 1 plus cos 2x. It is tan x into dx. Then compare with this formula. Here a is 2 here. And f of x, if I take f of x as tan x, then what is f dash x? Derivative of tan x is sec square x divided by a. Here a is 2. So it is in the form directly. So answer will be e to the power ax, that means e to the power 2x into f of x. F of x is tan x divided by a. Here a is 2. So this is the answer. Again I am modifying the first formula. Here it is e to the power x into f of x plus f dash x. Here it is e to the power x into f of x plus f dash x by a. But here, see here, e to the power x into a into f of x plus f dash x. A into f of x plus f dash x. The answer is this one. Simply derivative of this one is this total. Apply product rule. You will get this one. Okay. See here. An example I am giving you. E to the power 2x. Here a is 2. And derivative sin x is cos x. So compare this with this one. In place of a, I am writing 2. Here f of x is sin x and derivative sin x is cos x. So directly write. What will the answer? E to the power ax, that means 2x into f of x is sin x plus c. See here. 3 a, then function is sin 2x and the derivative of sin 2x is 2 cos 2x. So answer will be e to the power 3x into function is sin 2x. So sin 2x plus c. See another formula. And in this formula you may confuse. So first of all see here. F of log x. F is a function whose variable is log x. And here f dash log x. F dash log x. That means it is not the derivative of this total. Derivative f is f dash and the variable is same log x. But practically the derivative of f of u is f dash u into derivative of u. But here I am writing only f dash u, not du by dx. Variable remains same. Only the derivative of function f Okay, and the answer will be x into f of log x. X into f of log x. Because the derivative is this one. If you apply product rule to x into f of log x, you will get this one. Okay, see here. Here 10. Don't see here. Here it is log x, here it is log x. Here it is log x, here it is log x. Here it is log x, here it is log x. Simply see the function. Don't see the variable. Function is 10 and the derivative 10 is x square. X square is there. So apply the answer. What is x into the function? Function is 10 log x. Okay. Here it is the original function is 1 by u. It is in the form of 1 by u. So derivative of 1 by u is minus 1 by u square. Minus 1 by u square. 1 by u minus 1 by u square. Okay. And here this is f of log x. So answer is x into 1 by log x. Plus c. Here it is. The function is sine and the derivative sine is cos. So answer will be x into sine log x. Plus c. See, this formula is very important. In some of the examinations, you will see they are asking this formula directly. They are asking this formula directly in terms of a and b, not in terms of constant. So directly you should remember this formula 1 by ab tan inverse a by b into tan of x. So see here. Here instead in place of a square I am writing 4. In place of b square I am writing 9. So what are a and b? Here a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 3. So what is your formula? 1 by ab. ab means 2 into 3 is 6. So tan inverse a by b, not b by a by b. And you should remember the coefficient of sin square x is a square and the coefficient of cos square is b square. The coefficient of sin square is a square and the coefficient of cos square is b square. Because tan is, in order to remember, I am telling you, you are writing tan. The answer is in the form of tan. And tan means sin by cos. So coefficient of sin by coefficient of cos. Coefficient of sin by coefficient of cos. I am writing. Clear? So tan inverse a by b. A by b means 2 by 3. 2 by 3 tan x. So this is the answer. Okay. See, another interesting formula I am going to tell you. X into f dash x plus f of x. X into derivative of f, it is f dash, plus f into dx into x into f of x. X into derivative plus function is equal to answer will be x into function. Here f is sin x and the derivative of sin x is cos x. So x into f dash plus f, answer will be x into sin x. Here this one I can write x into 1 by x plus log x. I can write like this. Instead of 1 I am writing x into 1 by x. 5 I am writing like this in order to write in this form. Here function is log x. So derivative log x is 1 by x. So x into derivative of log x plus log x. So answer will be x into log x plus c. And here see, here the function is tan inverse x. So derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. 1 by 1 plus x square. So 1 by 1 plus x square into x. So it is in this form. So answer will be x into function. Function is tan inverse x plus c. Okay. See here, another formula. Integration dx by x into x to the n plus 1. X into x to the n plus 1. It will be 1 by n ln of x to the n by x to the n plus 1. And if you will interchange numerator and denominator, then it will become minus here. Okay, because there is a logarithm. So here in place of n I have written 6. So 1 by 6 ln x to the 6 by x to the 6 plus 1. And this is the answer. Here in place of n I have written 3. So 1 by 3 ln x to the 3 by x to the 3 plus 1 plus c. Okay. See here. Dx by a sin x plus b cos x. But this type of integrations you were solving in plus 2 you are doing that in place of sin x you are writing 2 tan x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. In place of cos x you are writing 1 minus cos square x by 2, 1 minus tan square x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. In place of sin x, you are writing 2 tan x by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square x by 2. In place of cos x, you are writing 1 minus tan square x by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square x by 2. Then taking 1 plus tan square x by 2 LCM, you are taking to the numerator. So that 1 plus tan square x by 2 becomes x square x by 2. Then you are putting tan x by 2 is equal to t. Okay. So, but this is the simplest form. Instead of putting tan x by 2 in terms of tan x by 2, write it directly in entrance a sin x plus b cos x. Here, the formula is simply a is the coefficient of sin x and b is the coefficient of cos x. Because the form is in terms of tan, so sin by cos, coefficient of sin by coefficient of cos. Here it is a and b, not a square b square. It is simply a and b. Okay, I am now giving an example. Dx by sin x plus cos x. So 1 by a square plus b square root over. So a is 1, b is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. Root over of 2 is root 2. Ln tan x by 2 plus 1 by 2 tan inverse 1 by 1. Then tan inverse 1. Tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. So into pi by 4. This is the answer. Okay. And if the question will be like this, root 3 sin x plus cos x is equal to, see here a is root 3 and b is 1. So put the formula. Root 3 square is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4, and root over 4 is 1 by 2. Ln tan x by 2 plus 1 by 2 tan inverse b by a. You are writing tan inverse b by a. That will be b by a, not a by b, tan inverse b by a. You are writing. So here it will be b by a. That means 1 by root 3. And tan inverse 1 by root 3. Plus c. And what is the value of tan inverse 1 by root 3? 30 degree. 30 degree means pi by 6. So 1 by 2 ln tan x by 2 plus pi by 6 into pi by 2. So it is pi by 12. So answer will be like this. See here, how to write directly? Integral of tan nx dx, power n is there, or integral of cot x to the power n into dx. There are two cases. I am telling you how to write it directly because I am applying the reduction formula. So don't remember that formula, remember the trick here. If the power is even, then simply 5 by 5, tan x to the power 5 by 5, then decrease by 2. 5 minus 2 is 3, 3 minus 2 is 1, then minus x. Minus x, why I am telling you minus x? Alternate sign you have to give. There is first one is plus, then minus, then minus. Okay, then plus sign. That means, for example, I am telling you another question. Integration of tan 10x dx. It will be 10 minus 1 is 9. Tan 9x by 9. Then minus tan 7x by 7 plus tan 5x by 5. Then minus tan cube x by 3. Then plus tan x by 1. Then minus x plus c. Plus minus plus minus plus minus. Finally you are getting minus x here, here it is also minus x. Okay, and if the power is odd, then same 1 minus 6 minus 1 is 5, 7 minus 1 is 6. So 6 by 6 minus alternate sign I am giving you 4 by 4, 6 minus 2 is 4. Here also you are taking difference 2, here also I am taking the difference 2. So 6 minus 4, 6 minus 2 is 4, then 4 minus 2 is 2, then 2 minus 2 is 0. So in that case you should write ln sec x. Alternate sign you should give. But in case of cot, if there will be cot, then simply all total minus sign outside. Then it will start from, that means indirectly I am telling you start from minus. Tan x starts from positive, but cot x will start from negative. Negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Like this. Because the derivative of tan x is sec square x plus sec square x, and the derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x. That is why overall you will take the minus sign. So minus plus minus plus, but the same format. In place of tan only you should write cot. and nothing will change, only the sign changes. Okay, this is all about indefinite integration, and I'll give you some important questions on indefinite integrations, and you should remember all the formulas. I have given the formula before this class, that means indefinite integration perhaps, and you should remember all these formulas in integration. Not that means sin mx, cos mx, tan mx, dx by s square plus x square, dx by s square minus x square, dx by s square plus x square root over, and all these formulas. I have given perhaps 25 formulas, and you should remember all these formulas so that it will be easy for you and for me to do the differential equation. And it is very, very essential. See here, in physics entrance also, 3 to 4 questions will come from differential equation. In mathematics entrance also, you should get 6 to 7 questions from differential equation. That means from first order and second order. Okay, so please try to remember all these formulas. Okay.